Hi everyone, I hope you're doing well. I thought I'd just put together a quick information video about the Year 4 Statutory Timetable Assessment. Now you may or may not have heard about this before. It was actually supposed to take place a couple of years ago now, but due to COVID and with those restrictions, just with like the other national assessments, it never actually took place. But as far as we're aware, it's set to take place in June 2022. So obviously your child will be taking part in this. So this presentation will just talk about four different things, really. What the Year 4 Statutory Times Table check actually is, the importance of times tables in the maths curriculum, what we're going to do in school to support the learning of those times tables, and potentially what you can do at home to help your child with those too. So what is the Year 4 Statutory Times Table check? Well, essentially, the first thing to say is it's nothing to worry about. It's just to gauge an idea of where your child is working at within those 12 by 12 times tables. And you can see I've put a video screenshot on and a website. And at the end of the video, I'll leave some links to those, which will explain it a little bit in more detail. But basically, it will be 25 questions which your child needs to answer as best they can. There will be a short amount of time between those questions, around about 5 or 6 seconds, and they're going to do it electronically. So that will be via a laptop or via an iPad. And they will need to be using a keypad, and we'll talk about that a bit later in the video about the keypad, because it's slightly different to one that you might find on your home keyboard. So, what is the importance of the maths curriculum? Well, having been in Year 6 for a few years in the past, and in Year 5 before that, I don't think there's a lesson that I've taught that didn't require children to know their times tables to access the new learning. And obviously, as they go further up into high school, those basic skills are essential. So try not to worry too much about the assessment, but rather this is an opportunity for your child to, gain a good understanding of that future maths curriculum that they're going forwards into. So what are we going to do in school to support times table? Well, we're already currently, and we always have been, carrying out something which we call core skills, which takes 10 minutes per day. So the children get regular practice with those times tables. In Year 4, just specifically for this year, we're going to be monitoring the child's progress with a multiplication checker. And again, I'll talk about that a little bit later on this video. We're going to also provide your child with some extra interventional support if that's needed. So if we feel that after that weekly test that we've done, which is quite informal, if we feel that your child maybe needs a little bit of extra support with a certain times table, we may offer support within school for that. And also we're going to be promoting and encouraging your child to use TT Rockstars and obviously engage in battles too. So what can you do at home to support your child? Now, what we're going to be doing in school, I talked about before about that weekly check. If you visit this website that you can see on the screen now, that is a really great website to replicate what the government assessment platform will actually look like. But if you notice on the keyboard, you can see that on the screen there, you'll notice that the numbers are numbered 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, which is different to how your keyboard might look. So it's just really important that your child's familiar with that arrangement of numbers rather than your actual keyboard computer at home, because that could cause some confusion there. And obviously, try to support your child with TT Rockstars too. So finally, if you'd like some extra information about the statutory test itself, If you visit that government website that is on the screen now, alternatively, if you want to just search Year 4 Statutory Times Table test and click the first link, it will take you to that website. Or if you pause the video, you'll be able to scan that QR code again, which will direct you to that. And the video is embedded further down the web page on there. But the thing to take away from this information video, I suppose, is not to panic about it, and make sure that your child isn't panicking about it either. We'll do everything we can in school to support your child learning those times tables. And again, as not because of the assessment, but because it's really important in terms of accessing that maths curriculum going forwards. But if you do have any questions about it, just pop in and see me or Mr. Gaffney or Miss Williams, and we'll be more than happy to answer any questions that you have.